gentlemen, welcome to Wizard 3 Productions, where we are getting ready for the broodmother fight of no crafting. All of these saddles I either found in a loot crate or I found in a supply drop, and the only crafting I'm allowed to do is if I was to find a recipe or a blueprint, and I'm allowed to craft it just one time. So this med brew recipe, I could only craft it one time. After that, I must throw away the recipe or the blueprint, and I must pretend I don't know anything. And in fact, I don't. I've never opened up any of my engrams. I'm not too happy about my stats, as I put quite a few points into movement speed, as well as a few points into weight. Not happy about that either, but it was necessary in order to get this far. So first things first, we need to go back to the base and retrieve my artifacts. Give me a second. When I get to base, you're going to see a unruly mess of tames that's helped me get to this point in time. And I'll show you what I built to. It's quite interesting because the only things you can find is you can find metal blueprints, or you can find pre-made wooden structures in green drops. Everything else, however, you can't really open, can't really use in this no crafting challenge. So it's going to be interesting, I promise. Now, I was very tempted to make a few exceptions here and there, such as the fabricator. I did not know only shows up in purple drops, and it's a very rare item that shows up. And you cannot make cryopods, so you cannot take any dinosaur you want into the caves. As such, well, let's start off with the horse. The horse is the only tame that can really knock out other tames. Working my way up to Anki and then finally Thylacoleo. And the reason why I did that is because I found a fishing pole in an Alpha Tuso. So I decided to go ahead and go that route. Alright. Now, we're going to need the Clever, I think the Massive, and the Hunter. I could be wrong. I'm going to grab the Pack and the Devour just in case. Yeah. Yeah, finding the fishing pole out of an Alpha Tuso was very game-changing, because then I could fish for gas mask, Argentavis saddles, and other key essential items you need to complete the game. Also, it doesn't sound like much, this no crafting challenge. It doesn't sound that difficult until you consider simple things that you absolutely need. For instance, the fishing pole. You absolutely need a chair. Or you can do what I did and tame up a Pelagornis and find a Pelagornis saddle. That's the only way you can go fishing without a chair. The only way. As for my boss fighting army, it's mostly mammoths. However, I had to substitute the other ones I was collecting saddles for, because apparently you can't take Parsotheriums into a boss fight. So, as such, we have the mostly mammoth army with, of course, a Udi and Daedon kicker. Hang on a second, let me get in here. There we go. So yeah, we got the Udi, we got the Daedon, we got mostly mammoths. We did get a Therizino, as well as a couple Megatherium saddles, but not very many. The rest of them, it was all Carnos. So, alright then, let's go ahead and equip our food. Get our helmet back. And let's start this spider fight. Alright, easy clap. Now, in all honesty, I didn't use anything super overpowered. The saddles are fairly high, but the reason for that is because I kept finding them in supply drops. And I had to turn down the supply drops in order to be able to craft just regular saddles. So, while they're rather high and decent, they're not like over the top. The Carnos, however, probably took the most damage. Yeah. But, because they're all wearing really good saddles, I don't think many of them took too much damage. So, let's take a look here. Yeah, Mammoth's got 25k health, the rest is in melee. Sloths, 25k. Does Carnos only have 15 or so? Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Alright guys, that was it for me on this no crafting challenge. I'd like to see you all later when we get ready to do the monkey fight. Until then, my name is Wizard03. See y'all around.